Hello students, good morning. In earlier lectures, we have seen different modeling styles such as data flow modeling style, behavioral modeling style, structural modeling style. Now we will see simple examples of these modeling style and how to write the VHDL codes for these modeling styles. We know that there are two different types of circuits. One is a combinational circuit and another one is a sequential circuit. Whenever you want to write the VHDL code for a combinational circuit, you can use any modeling style. Let us say data flow modeling style or structural or behavioral. But whenever you want to write the VHDL code for a sequential circuit, then you must use a process statement, as your most of the things in a sequential circuits are depend on the clock, and if you want to make anything depend on the clock, then definitely you need an if statement, and if you need an if statement, then you must use a process statement where the things are executed sequentially. Let us have a look on the first example. The first example we have taken is of an half adder. We know that for an half adder there are two inputs A and B, and there are two outputs sum and carry. Here the entity is written and the name of this entity is a half adder, HALFADDER. This is a identifier or name given by the user. Port A, B colon in std logic. Here see, A, B means A and B. These are the identifiers or name given by a user or a programmer to the ports. Whatever the after colon in is being written, that in is a mode of that port, means A and B are into the entity, and std logic is the type of that port, means A and B are of std logic type. Similarly, sum carry colon out std logic. Here sum and carry, these are the outputs, and its mode is OUT out, and the type of sum and carry is std logic. One thing you try to understand over here, I have written A, B colon in std logic. Instead of that, I can make it separate also, that A colon in std logic semicolon, then B colon in std logic semicolon, then sum colon out std logic semicolon, and carry colon out std logic. In this style also I can write the entity. There is no problem if you are using the commas over there for similar things, but you should check that the comma should be used for the same type. After that, you have to end the entity and half adder. Next is an architecture. Now here the architecture data flow of half adder is, but if you see, I have given the name to the architecture as data flow. I can write the architecture concurrent of half adder is, I can write as architecture XYZ of half adder is, because whatever data flow or whatever the concurrent, whatever XYZ I am saying, it is an identifier or a name given by the programmer to the architecture, and you, whenever you are writing certain code at that time, depending upon what modeling style you used, what technique you have used, depending upon that you can change the name, and the name suitable to the architecture you can write over there. Now this was a very simple example, that's why there is nothing declarations are being required in this example. Hence before keyword begin you don't see any part, but after keyword begin you will see two parts. As it is a data flow modeling style, directly the working of an half adder is expressed with the help of the expressions, and the expressions are very simple. That is, the sum is assigned A XOR B and carry is assigned A and B. And half adder, there are only two concurrent statements, and after every statement you have to give a semicolon. one thing you see over here, that everything I have written in a lowercase, and VHDL is a case insensitive. That's why if you write some of this in capital, some of this in small, it will not make any difference for VHDL. Now, suppose that whatever the above code written for an half adder, if you want to convert or if you want to write the VHDL code for full adder, how you will write a VHDL code for full adder? If you talk about a full adder has three inputs: A, B and previous carry, which is I am calling as a Cin. And there are two outputs only, sum and carry. Means what will be the change in the entity as compared to the half adder? There is a very simple change. That entity full adder is port A, B, Cin in yesterday logic. There will not be any change in the out. Okay, and when you write an architecture, in the architecture we know that the sum is A XOR B XOR Cin and carry is A and B or B and Cin or A and Cin. This is the only change if you want to write the VHDL code for full adder. We will see the next example too in another lecture.